Hello, my name is Carl Hans. I'm here with,
Brady Irvin.
Chase Bennett.
and we're going to be doing weekly score predictions. So to start off the week, we got Jets and Patriots. I think it's going to be a blowout win for the Patriots. They're looking really strong with Drake May, and the Jets aren't really performing well, and Justin Fields isn't doing the best. So I got the score 42-0 Patriots.
I think the Patriots will still come out strong and win 28-10, but I feel like Justin Fields will make it a close game, but he'll have a costly fumble that makes it from 21-10 to 28-10.
I have the Jets winning 35-17. They're just like that.
Next, we got Commanders Dolphins. Commanders lost their star quarterback in Jaden Daniels, and the Dolphins have been looking really good lately, smacking around the Bills last week. So I got the Dolphins winning in a close one, 27-24.
I have the Commanders winning 35-10 just because of Dan Quinn taking over the defensive play calling.
This is a pretty tough one, I believe. I'm going to go with the Dolphins. They're overcoming some injuries like Tyreek Hill, but they're going to pull through. Let's say 24-12.
Next, we got Packers Giants. The Giants' defense line is unbelievable, but they lost their star quarterback in Jackson Dart and their star running back, and also their star wide receiver. So their offense isn't really living up to it. So with that, I think the Packers will get it done. I'd say 34-14.
With that, the Giants also lost Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterbill, and Malik Neighbors, and they don't really have the offense now to compete with the Packers defense after the team just held the Eagles to 10 points. So I'm going to take the Packers 24-3.
It's pretty harsh on the Giants, Brady. But even though that's pretty harsh, I'm still going with the Packers. They're just a pretty solid team. I'm going, we'll say 17-3.
Next, we got Texans Titans. Cam Ward's not looking the best right now. I know it's only his rookie season, but the Titans don't really have any weapons around him either, or an offensive line. And the Texans, their backup quarterback is looking really good. Had 400 passing yards last week. So I got the Texans winning 30-14.
I'm going to go with the Texans here just due to how bad the Titans have played this year. They've been a really solid team, but at moments they show how inexperience can cost them. I'm going 31-10 Texans.
So I'm going to go with the underdog here. I'm going with the Titans. I believe in Cam Ward. He had a really good years in college, so I have faith in him. We'll go 24-14.
So next, we got Panthers and Falcons. Panthers have been showing flashes this year, and Rico Dowdle's been playing really well. Same with their rookie wide receiver, Ted McMillan. So I got the Panthers winning 20-17.
I think that the Falcons will win just due to how explosive their offense has been the last few weeks. With Drake London having, I think, 3 total touchdowns in the last 2 games, I think this game's going to be a 31-10 ball game Falcons win.
To be honest, I don't know much about these teams. Panthers, I'm going with Panthers just because of Cam Newton used to be their quarterback and he was pretty good. So I'm going to go Panthers are winning 24-18.
Next, we have Bears Vikings. And they're division rivals, and it's always a good game between division rivals. The Bears have been showing flashes this year that they can be a really explosive offense with their new head coach, Ben Johnson. So I got the Bears winning 27-24 just because they're division rivals, so I think it'll be a close one.
I have the Bears winning over the Vikings due to how good Caleb Williams has looked the past 2 weeks. And when they get down there and drive every single time, it's hard to bring them down. So I'm taking the Bears 31-28 with the late field goal to win.
All right, so I'm going with the Vikings here. You have J.J. McCarthy. He's from Michigan, so he's obviously a stud. And he's going to carry the Vikings to a victory. We're going to say it's going to be 24-17.
We got Chargers Jags. Jags lost their rookie wide receiver and Travis Hunter. Brian Thomas was out last week, so I got the Chargers winning. They've been looking really good this year. All their wide receivers are playing really well, so I got the Chargers winning in a blowout, 30-17.
I'm going to go with that with the Chargers winning just due to Brian Thomas Jr. underperforming a lot this year, and just with Travis Hunter getting hurt, that offense will not be that explosive as they used to be. So I'm taking a big blowout, 42-0 in the Chargers.
I'm going to be on the same boat as Brady. I'm taking the Chargers. The Chargers have been looking good pretty recently. I'm going to take a bigger blowout than Brady. I'm going with 56-7.
Next, we got Bucks and Bills. The Bucks got smacked around last week by the Patriots, and the Bills don't really have the weapons on the outside this year. So I got the Bucks winning in another close one, 2017.
I feel like this game's going to be really low scoring just because the Bills really underperformed last week against the Dolphins, and the Bucks also really underperformed. But there's two great defenses going at it. I think this game's going to be at least 17-14, with the Bucks winning.
I'm going to take the Bucks here. They have a pretty good outside wide receiver rotation right now. So I'm going to take go 24-7.
Next, we got Bengals Steelers. Two old quarterbacks battling at it and division rivals. So last time they played, it was a little high scoring. So I got this game Steelers winning 30-24.
I have the Bengals winning this one, just due to Joe Flacco knowing his weapons now. Last time, that was his first game against that Pittsburgh's defense and carved them. So I feel like that Joe Flacco will have at least 4 touchdowns in a 35-17 game.
For Bengals versus Steelers, I'm going with the Bengals because they have Joe Flacco, and he's just a stud personally. So I'm going to take the Bengals 42-35.
Next, we got 49ers Cards. 49ers are without their starting quarterback, and the Cards are also without their starting quarterback. And Jacoby Brissett's looked decent this year, but the 49ers defense is really good. So with that, I'm going to take the 49ers in a low-scoring game, 10-17.
I've only watched one Cardinals game so far, and that was against the Seahawks, which isn't really fair after the 2 fumbles and a horrible start. But I feel like the Cardinals will have a decent play against them. I also haven't watched the 49ers at all, but I also have heard some news from my girlfriend's family. So I'm going to take the 49ers 28-10 here.
So, personally, Seahawks just whooped the Cardinals, and they're going to be on a revenge tour. So I'm going to take the Cardinals 27-20.
Next, we got Seahawks Rams. Rams offense is really good. They're firing on all cylinders, but also the Seahawks defense is really good, and their offense is firing on also all cylinders. I think it's going to be a shootout. So I got the Rams coming on top, 42-35.
I feel like this is a proven game for Puka Nacua. Puka Nacua has had a really awesome season, but the Seahawks defense is playing really well right now, and Sam Darnold will find JSN so many times. I feel like the game's going to be 35-24 Seahawks.
Personally, it's my favorite team, Seahawks. They're coming out with a big blowout. We're going 63-7.
Next, we got Chiefs Broncos. Chiefs offense is looking really good this year. They got all their receivers back. So I think and the Broncos are without Pat Surtain also, their star cornerback. So I think it'll be a blowout win, 30-14 Chiefs.
I feel like that the Chiefs will come out firing on all cylinders just due to the receiving core, and the Broncos did just lose DPOY, Pat Surtain, aka PS2 back there. And without PS2, the Broncos won't be able to keep up with Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice. So I'm going to take this game a 35-3 ball game with the Chiefs.
So I'm going to go against all of you guys right here. I'm going Broncos as the underdog here. I'm going to go, it's going to be a close scoring game. We're going 14-17.
Next, we got Ravens Browns. Also a good rival. Browns defense is really good. Myles Garrett had 5 sacks in the game this year. But Ravens just got Lamar Jackson back. So I'm going to go Ravens in a close one and also low scoring, 17-14.
I feel like since this is Shedeur Sanders' first ever start, that they will come out and win just due to the new quarterback scenery. and I felt like Shador Sanders deserved this. And the Ravens never play well against the Browns. Nobody knows why. So I'm taking this a 17-10 ball game with the Browns winning.
I'm going with the Ravens here. They have Lamar Jackson. He's going to carry them to a victory. So I'm going to say it's going to be a higher scoring game. We'll go 30-24.
Next, we got Lions Eagles. Eagles offense couldn't do anything last week. It was a 10-7 ball game, and the Lions offense is really good. So I think the Eagles will have to keep up with the Lions offense. But with that, I'm gonna take the Lions and a 30-24 win.
I feel like this is about to be a close game, but I'm taking the Eagles here just due to they having more weapons than what the Lions defense can handle. Even though Lions defense is really good, I still feel like the Eagles will squeak one out 20-17.
I'm going with the Lions here. The Lions have Jahmyr Gibbs. He's having a pretty good season. And they also have Amon Ra, who's a good wide receiver. I don't think the Eagles are going to be able to cover him. So I'm going with the Lions in a win, 24-17.
And to end the week, we got Cowboys Raiders. Raiders haven't been playing the best ball, and the Cowboys have two weapons on the outside and a decent run game. And Dak Prescott's what's been playing really good this year. So I have a Cowboys win. I think it's going to be a blowout, 35-7.
I'm going to take the Cowboys here. Ashton Dente is really what the Raiders offense has right now besides Brock Bowers. But the Cowboys did just trade for Quinnen Williams at the trade deadline to buff up that D-line for a reason. I feel like the Cowboys will win 35-14.
I'm going to go with the Cowboys also. The Raiders, they've had a tough season. The Cowboys started off pretty slow, but now they're gradually building their way up. So I'm going to take Cowboys. Let's see here. 35-17.
And thanks for watching. Come back next week.